this car's real.
Oh, Jim will know.
Listen, it's real.
It's real!
I'm sorry, this festival is a really big thing around here.
Big isn't the word for it. What?
Oh, nothing. I'm sure this seems pretty silly to you.
No, not at all. Okay. Yes, I admit it. Yes, at first all this seemed a little nutty, but I think I get it now.
I guarantee this, if you love the Andy Griffith Show, you're gonna love Mayberry Man.
You guys, you have a movie theater in this town, right?
Oh, yeah, we got a real nice one down on Main Street.
Yeah.
They did some renovations last year and moved the ladies' room from the second level down to the lobby level. Real classy move.
Okay, that's great, Barney. I got some things I gotta do. So.
Oh, I get it. Well, real nice to meet you there, Chris Stone. And remember, no jaywalking.
It's such a great, feel-good family movie, thing that we need right now in America, really.
We grew up watching that show, and this movie really brought it home as to how much it really is about Americana right now. We loved it.
And I thought the Mayberry Man was one of the greatest films I've seen in a long time, and I would recommend it to anybody.
Mayberry and the show remind us of a time when things were simpler, when folks were friendlier to one another, and just laying back in the grass and looking up and watching the clouds roll across the sky was enough. You see, Mayberry isn't just a place, it's a state of mind.
Everybody, I'm looking at you. If you are watching this right now, you need to go see Mayberry Man. I don't care what age you are, what race you are, what your background is, it doesn't matter. You go see Mayberry Man because it's awesome.
He's one of our savage killers now. That's the greatest thing I ever saw.
Mayberry Man resonated with me. Everything the show represented, all the good stuff, being a better person because you're from Mayberry. And it's the kind of movie I'd like to see. And the wonderful thing about the story is it involves the people that come to Mayberry Days and sort of become the characters. It puts a smile on my face. They kill, they knock it dead.
Hey, and welcome, folks, to another Wednesday Night Live. Alan Newsom is co-hosting tonight. Thanks, Alan, for being here.
Hey, glad to be here.
Yep, and tonight we're calling it, Be Serious. And the reason is we have a new movie trailer. Since we released the movie, sort of re-released it, we've been putting out a lot of new content, so we cut some new trailers. So we're going to show a new trailer that we cut. We're also going to reveal another winner of an autographed shooting script from Mayberry Man, the series. That's for folks who have been sharing our posts about Mayberry Man being on PureFlix and Google Play and iTunes and all that. We appreciate your help. It's been working. The movie is available on all sorts of platforms. And so whatever your tastes are, if you like to watch on iTunes or Hoopla, I saw some people post about watching it on Hoopla, which is the library-based borrowing system. I think they call it borrowing. But if you have a Hoopla account, you can watch it for free. And so I also have a video. This is an interview that was done a little while ago with the couple members of Berachah Valley, the bluegrass band. So we're going to dust off that footage, and we have that to share. So, in fact, why don't we jump right into that video, and if you're not familiar with Berachah Valley, they're the bluegrass band that's in the movie. They're also in the series. They actually have some speaking roles in the series, where a little more significant role, and they provided music and so forth. So let's take a listen.
All right, hold it. You're violating the law. You're committing a 2204, a bluegrass band obstructing a commercial loading zone. You musicians nowadays think you can come into a small town like Mayberry and get away with murder. Well, not on my clock. Giving all kinds of trouble to Juanita down at the diner and practicing late at night. There's a noise ordinance, you know. I ought to write you up for that one, too.
But we're here for the Mayberry Man show.
Mayberry Man? Well, why didn't you say so? You got a show to do. Come on now, let's get in there. Let's go. Hip, hip, hop, hop. Let's go. Move it. Juanita, on it.
Hi, I'm Kathy Baker.
And I'm Larry Collins.
And we're Berachah Valley, and we are connected with the Mayberry Man through the music aspect of the show, and we are very honored to be a part of this magnificent movie.
Very proud of our part that we get to play.
Absolutely. It's been a journey unlike any we have taken, and we're thankful for it.
There's a parade, and you'll get to see us in the movie in a parade scene and at a courthouse scene.
Hey, limited.
Limited, that's a good one.
Feel free to sit at the desk and take a picture while you make your phone call to Sarah.
But then, as the production continued, we were offered an opportunity to write some music, original music, for the movie, which was very exciting. So we wrote a song titled Hometown State of Mind.
With Adam McIntosh.
With Adam McIntosh.
A dear friend of ours.
Right, and it was a fantastic experience. First time we've gotten to write original music for anything even close to this. We've been playing it in front of the movie, on stage, right before, and engaging with the fans, and it's been a lot of fun.
Gather with family. Well, our banjo player, Becky Myers, wrote a couple of instrumentals that were shown throughout the movie. And they were in the car playing when Doug and a couple characters are in the car.
Sorry y'all gotta sit in the back seat, but the front seat's a little busted. Y'all ever been to North Carolina before? No? It's really beautiful.
So there's some other tunes that you'll find in the movie as well. You can find those on YouTube now as well. When I saw the Mayberry Man movie for the first time, I cried. It was so emotional. I'm a Mayberry fan. I'm an Andy Griffith fan. Growing up in that era, I watch DVDs, listen to them every night before I go to sleep, and absolutely phenomenal to be a part of this movie, this movement, whatever it is you want to call it. There are no words to really describe it.
Yeah, it's solid entertainment. It's a great movie. Everybody can watch it, and everybody can have a good time watching it. And it's certainly a thrill and a privilege to be a part of bringing something so solid, so fresh in a time like this for people to watch. Very entertaining.
Funny, great characters, a great moral, great lesson in the movie as well.
I suppose there comes a time in everyone's life when things get complicated, mostly by our own doing. And that's when folks start to look to our past. Mayberry and the show remind us of a time when things were simpler, when folks were friendlier to one another, when just laying back in the grass and looking up and watching the clouds roll across the sky was enough. You see, Mayberry isn't just a place. It's a state of mind. It's in Georgia, it's in Indiana. Heck, it's even in California. It's anywhere where folks treat one another with the dignity given them by their Creator.
We travel around with Mayberry Man movie because we believe in it. We believe in everything that it represents in life. And if we can somehow promote that and be a part of that, we are more than happy to donate our time and talent, to drive for miles, to drive for hours, whatever it might be, to help promote this kind of atmosphere in today's society.
The people that are associated with the movie and these events, they're just good people. We enjoy being around
Very
them.
good people.
We enjoy spending time with them. It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
So even if we have to pay our own way, it still makes life rich to spend time with people that you enjoy.
It's not a place that you will find. It's a hometown state of mind.
All right.
That was great. That was a great interview. That was really good.
Now, did you recognize where we were for that interview?
That looked like the Red Skeleton Theater, but I wasn't sure.
Exactly it. Yes. Yeah. So, that's when we were doing more theatrical screenings, and but it's great because we're going to have some coming up, right, Alan?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Yeah. And and the Berachah Valley guys, they got to go they went on the Mayberry cruise with us this past year when we showed the Mayberry Man movie as well. So it's they really did add a lot to the movie with the music and stuff that they added. And folks always, we kept kidding them around and saying that they were the Darling girls, in flesh,
But they'll be attending the event in Granville, Tennessee, right? And there'll be some screenings there. And then later at the Scottsburg, Mayberry comes to Scottsburg. I think they'll probably make it down for that.
That's what I've heard.
So we're getting the band back together. And
yeah, it's great. They really are great. They'll be performing at both of those places, and we'll be having screenings at both. And so we'll probably have a Q&A where they'll be able to add some behind the scenes details too. So you'd enjoy seeing those.
So that was, so I wanted to share that. I've kind of been sitting on that footage for a long time and didn't really have the opportunity. And I thought, what better place to share it than right here. So we released a new Mayberry Man trailer. I'm calling it the drama trailer, or, be serious. Come on, Barb, be serious. And so I'm just going to play it. And I know you've seen it, Alan, and you had a kind of reaction. I'm just kind of curious. Now we're just playing around with stuff, right? To just give some fresh content. So curious what people think. Let's take a watch.
All rise. Mayberry Fest is coming up next month. What does this have to do with a speeding ticket? Mr. Stone, I'm sentencing you to Mayberry Fest.
Mr. Stone? Look, I know who you are.
You're Chris Stone!
The son of Walter Stone from season 3. Welcome to Mayberry Fest.
Have you ever heard of Mayberry Fest? Dad used to go to it every year till he got too old.
Oh, you're Chris Stone, Walter's son.
Yeah, he's just a two-bit actor.
He's your dad, man.
No, Larry, he's your dad.
Mayberry isn't just a place. It's a state of mind. It's in Georgia. It's in Indiana. Heck, it's even in California. It's anywhere where folks treat one another with the dignity given them by their Creator.
It's real!
Oh man, there's anticipation through that whole thing. Like something's big about to happen. It's so different with the music changed in the trailer. It just changes the entire feel of what you're expecting from the movie to some degree. The movie was screened last year at the George Lindsay Film Festival over in Florence. And at the film festival in a previous year, they had done a session about movie music or music, the score of the music. And this just really drove it home to me because I've definitely seen similar trailer that we have for the movie. And then this one was this different music. Just, wow, it really changed the entire feeling of it.
Well, and I kind of felt like our trailer never really got into the sort of the father-son aspect of the story. It was like too many layers to put into a trailer, right? You wanted to obviously address Mayberry and what's the premise, the movie star, fish out of water story, and then the love interest with Kate. And to try to then layer in the thing about the father, it starts to get too complicated, right? So I'm like, well, what if you kind of strip away the other stuff, the golly and all that?
Yeah.
Let's like focus on the emotional Chris Stone stuff and this father-son thing. And what would that look like? And so that's kind of how I came up with that.
Well, it was very interesting. I'm glad you did that because it really did feel different. And as I was watching it, I didn't realize the first time I saw it because it was on YouTube, I believe, first when I saw it, maybe Facebook. But I didn't realize why. As I was watching it, I started realizing I was waiting to see what happened. I don't know. It was just a completely different feeling. It was very, very interesting.
Yeah. And the other purpose is, we want to reach new people. So maybe those other trailers don't appeal to certain parts of the audience. Let's try this. And maybe that'll introduce a few more people to it. So that's just, and it's just fun to do that stuff. So hopefully people like it. And so that's sort of round 2. We're into month 2 now of our sort of promotional campaigns. That's kind of what's out. And there's a couple of shorter versions that'll pop up in the coming weeks. As I mentioned, we had a contest because everyone's doing such a great job sharing our posts and all that. And I know, sorry if your feeds are blown up with all of our posts. But it's you just never know when someone's going to be online or what Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or where people are or what they're seeing. So but we did have a little contest going for people that were sharing, and so it's a little bit random, but it's also based on how frequent we see you guys sharing. So we're going to announce a winner. So of an autographed shooting script from Mayberry Man, the series. And, one of the caveats is that you do have to sign an NDA because this is not released to the public. So that's, everybody did it. Alan did it. Everybody did. So we send that to you, you sign it, send it back, and we mail out a hard copy of the script. This is not a PDF. It's the actual physical script. I don't have it with me. I'm on the road. And so the winner is Karen Comer-Udaley. So Karen, congratulations on getting a copy of the script. And there are other people sharing. I decided we're going to add one. Should we add one more, Alan? I don't know. I don't want to make the executive decision.
Oh, yeah. I think that'd be great.
That's an
unexpected surprise. Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. So second winner will be Adrian Ramey. And Adrian's a big supporter. Adrian, I've noticed, he's in one of these PureFlix groups that I'm in. And he's been spreading the word in the PureFlix group. So these are people that actually subscribe to PureFlix. So that's been very helpful. We've had a lot of success on PureFlix. Let me see.
We had a comment last week that we didn't get to, that there was a PureFlix. They had watched it 12 times already. So thank you for that.
Yeah. So it helps. It helps. And, we were in the most watched category. We were in member recommendations early on. I've noticed, I checked today, and, we're slipping in the ratings. So go back and rewatch it if you have PureFlix.
You gotta catch up with that 12 times. Come on, you can do it.
So I also found out today that we'll be on some other streaming services starting in July. So, it's just going to continue to get out there and, let people know. Because sometimes people will hear about it, they're Mayberry fans or whatever, and they just never get around to watching it. I mean, I'm guilty of that too. So, friends who've produced movies or shows or whatever, and it's like I keep meaning to watch that, and it just takes time. So you got to keep reminding people.
Well, and it's like you've been doing with the sharing that you are watching it. You said the speeds are blowing up, but in all honesty, it takes a lot of times repetition of seeing something like that. First off, they may not believe it's real, and so you have to keep kind of showing it to them, and eventually they'll say, "Well, okay, is this a real thing?" And they'll go watch it. But
it's real. real!
Exactly, it's real.
I couldn't resist.
And so they'll go watch it then maybe once they've seen it several times and seen that pop up in their feed, and they'll go get interested. Hopefully, if they're fans of the Andy Griffith Show, that might interest them to go and check it out. Had somebody at work the other day that said they were on Amazon Prime because it is on there, and they were flipping through. Her husband was, and she went, "Stop! Wait a minute! I know that guy. That's Alan." So maybe things like that will help keep the interest going.
Yep. And as a side note on Amazon Prime, if someone says to you, it's like, oh, but it wasn't available. There's 2 listings in Amazon Prime. There's our original listing that we did when we were self-distributed, which then became inactive. It's still there because people bought it, right? So it's still on Amazon, so they can go watch it. But there's a listing for the distributor's version, and it's there for rent. So just reassure them that, no, it's there. Just search again. There might be 2 listings.
And if you rented it on Amazon Prime previously, and it's in your history, if you click that won't work. You'll have to go and search for it and find it that way as well, because that's happened to some people that I've talked to as well. So, but it's still there. So you can still see it, but you can't use the one that's in your history. But if you'd have bought it, you could use that then.
Got it. Our engineers informing us on how stuff works.
Tech support. I'm doing tech support. There you go.
So anything new going on with you, Alan? I just want to give you that opportunity.
No, not really. I'm heading out to California.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm traveling out. This is just a trip. We're going to go probably out to Myers Lake and do all kinds of things. So we'll be doing that this coming week, meeting up with some people, hopefully. And you'll hear about
meet up with me.
Hopefully we're going to get to meet up with you.
That's where I am. I'm coming here from Los Angeles. And tomorrow I'm got a meeting with our composer. Speaking of music, we're going to be talking about to our composer. I've got a meeting with the post facility that worked on the movie. Talking to them about maybe helping out with finishing the series and all sorts of good stuff going on. So we're still hard at work behind the scenes. And Stark has completed his first cut of episode 1.
Oh, wow.
So it's happening.
Yeah. See, that just makes me, I realize I'm in these things, guys, but I'm just a huge fan like you, right? All you watching this. So every time I hear stuff like that, I want to see this. I got to see it. Eventually we'll get to see it. We will eventually see it
someday.
But yeah, so it's like waiting for Christmas. We're waiting to see what this is going to look like.
It's coming together. It's looking good. And we still have that one more shoot day floating around out there that we haven't landed on yet, but it's all good. So Alan, thank you for joining me. I'll send us out with a reminder from Clint Howard to subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks so much, Alan.
Thanks for having me. Thanks, everybody.
Well, hey, if you just like that clip, hit the like button. There's going to be plenty more.
If you want more videos about The Andy Griffith Show, be sure to hit subscribe and click that little bell icon so you're notified whenever we post a new video. Thanks for watching.
Shazam! Come on, baby.